Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know this isn't a hair care video, but I just wanted to kind of share my experience with my hair. So there's a little backstory. You guys already know what the video is about. A long time ago, actually my whole life, I washed my hair every single day. With the days that I would try to go like another, my hair is not complying with me today. Like whenever I would try to go like a second day, like something happened, I didn't have time, I ran out the door, whatever, I would the next day, and I wasn't able to shampoo my hair for whatever reason. Um my hair and my scalp would be like greasy, like up to here, just so greasy, so disgusting, so obviously not clean. So I always thought that I could never do what other girls do, which would go days without shampooing my hair. I thought I needed to shampoo my hair every day that I showered. Like that was it. That my hair was just different, and that I could not do that. I also have like an oily skin combo. I'm an oily skin person. That's just who I am. And I thought my hair was the same way, and that I would never be able to do what I do now, which would be go 3 to 4 days without shampooing my hair. And how I got there is quite the journey. A lot of people, like I know Casey Holmes says that she goes like 5 to 7 days without shampooing her hair. I had a hairstylist that told me one time, she's like, oh yeah, it's been like 7 days since I washed my hair. And I was like, you're a hairstylist, gross. But I didn't know, I didn't understand. And there's other ways to keep your hair clean, your scalp clean, and it's from overproducing oils. And oils is kind of what gets everything kind of stuck to it, kind of greasy. Those cotton little pieces, it collects lint now because everything sticks to it from your pillow. It's one of those things where, like, if you can keep your hair from getting oily, you can kind of help it be cleaner longer. So dry shampoo came into the picture. Honestly, I don't remember dry shampoo being popular when I was going to school, when I was in high school. I don't remember it being such a hot topic like it is now. And I think that's why I was able to do this in the last 2 to 3 years, because everyone's kind of been talking about it. It's way more popularized and way more normal to go those 3 to 4 or 5 days without shampooing your hair, and that's okay. I can go maximum 4 days. I don't even try to do fifth day just because I, at that point, just feel gross, and that's just like a mental thing, whatever. That fourth day, I know I have to shampoo my hair no matter what. That's just how I feel, and I'm very proud at getting to my 3 to 4 days anyways. So normally I was saving this video for a day that I styled my hair, so I felt a little bougie and we could talk about my hair. Because the level of confidence I need to talk about my hair, it needs to be there. It needs to be a thing. Because as soon as I talk about my hair and I look like I'm homeless, people are going to be like, ew, you don't know nothing about hair. But I do, I just choose not to care about my hair sometimes, just because I work and I have a day off. I would like to enjoy it. I would not like to spend an hour doing my hair. Yada yada yada. This took me about 40 minutes, but still, you guys know what I mean. So we're talking about my hair today. So normally, how I got my hair accustomed to going those days is dry shampoo. Today we're going to be talking about my two favorites and my most favorite, the Batiste. I've heard a lot of people talk about this very, very high, everyone says they love it. It's the greatest thing ever, whatever. I like this and I believe it works, but this is not for everybody. Okay, what is this? This is the IGK First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo. People say that there's levels of this, but I don't see like a number or a level of it. People say that there's like a gentle and like an intense one, but this one just says Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo. Deep cleanse level, detoxifying, oil erasing, and scalp soothing. So it does say it has a level, but I guess the most intense level. Maybe if I tried like a more gentle one, I would enjoy it more, but this is what I use on my most oily days. So I use this on day 3 and 4. or if I wore my hard hat at work, because I wear a hard hat at work, and we were in the oven areas and I was super sweaty and super gross and I'm super oily, I will go in with this one. But normally I will go in with this one. This is my day one, like after it's been a full 24 hours and I haven't shampooed my hair. Sometimes I can go even to day two and not need it. And day two, I will finally use this. So yeah, I just use this at the roots and I just scrunch it in. And you're probably wondering like, yeah, but like I'm like you, like the way you were, where like day one, I was super, super duper greasy. This will be your best friend. Like I got used to it like this. This is all I used for like 2 years. So what I would do is day one, I would be greasy. I would spray this in. Day two, I was greasy. And then, you know, scrub it in. Day three, I would wash my hair. It'd be so bad. I would just wash my hair day three. Until you condition your hair to get used to it. So I was washing my hair every day. So then I stopped doing that when I started doing this. And then I wash my hair every 3 days. And then I think there was a period, like a short period in like 2 weeks, where I was washing it every other day, and then I was using this on day two. And then I went to like, I think it was like 5 months where I was washing it every 3 days with this, like on day 1 and 2. And then now I do like day like 3 or 4. I try to go for 4. And then I'm using this in between, and usually this on day 4. Like if I really want to get that 3rd, 4th day in there. Sometimes I use this, sometimes this is enough. So like I said, this is for like really, if you think your hair is super duper greasy and gross, and you guys know what I'm talking about, like heavy, gross, and greasy. Like I'm not saying that it is gross, but you know, you feel like you're gross. Even if it's just hair oil, whatever. This is your natural oils, that's okay. It's not really gross. It's just that mentality. To me, that's just how I feel about my hair when it gets oily. This would probably be better, but like just start off with this one immediately. Like don't buy both. I have both. I can definitely get by with this one on its own. This one is way more gentle. It's like a very airy, light dry shampoo. This one's way more intense. So if you have that heavily oily scalp, start out with this one and then do like the every other day. Kind of do it in phases. If you feel like you can, like, oh dang, like it's been like a month and I can already feel like I don't need as much as this, because you're going to notice when you don't need as much. This, you only need a tiny amount. I started really, really intensely because I had been using this for 2 years. And I do use more of this, but it's cheaper, so I don't mind using more of this. And it's really light and airy. So you can kind of layer it a little bit. This one, I didn't know how intense and heavy it was. So I went in using it like this one that's really light. And it was insane and really intense and crunchy and gross. And I was like, oh no, this one's horrible. So what I learned from this, less is more. So just use a really tiny amount of this one. And it'll give you everything you need. And it won't smell like alcohol. So I was using too much. It smelled like alcohol and it was gross. And I was like, I don't know how anyone likes this. Oops, I just hit my mic. I was like, I don't know how anyone likes this. I was using too much. So use less, kind of do a slow build, kind of far away. And then gently kind of comb it through with your fingers. I use my fingers, but so yeah. If you feel like you have really oily, greasy hair, start out with this one, kind of go through it, and then I recommend once you notice your hair will get, because it will get used to it. It will, I promise you. You have to be patient, but your hair, your scalp will get used to you not shampooing your hair every day. And then once you feel like your hair is getting used to it, you can go off for something a little bit lighter and not as heavy, like the Batiste. This is my personal favorite. This one has the tint. This is the Hint of Color Divine Dark. There is a brunette one, a blonde one, and then colorless ones that are actually like white. I used to have one of them that was white. My hairdresser was like, hey, you do know that they come in tinted shades, right? And I was like, oh, I just didn't comb it through because I was just lazy, and I just like sprayed it in. I kind of like crunched it and left. And then you could still see like the whiteness to it. So instead, after she said that, I was like, okay, maybe I should go for a tinted one. And I went ahead and get the Divine Dark. This works for brunette, like dark brunettes and black hair. It's really, really nice. I really, really love this one. I'm not crazy about the scent, but it's not like a bad scent either. It's just, I like more fruity, feminine scents. And this one just has like a, like, I don't even know how to describe it. I can't remember. I haven't used this one in a while. Because this is a new bottle. Because I ran out of it. So I was just trying to go through this one. So I can't even remember the scent of this one. But I don't want to spray it because it has a tint. I don't want like a random spray going around with color. But anyways, I use this so much. I went through 2 of these. And they lasted me forever. I can't even remember. Like I feel like 2 bottles lasted me 2 years. This one I just started. I want to say like 2 or 3 months ago, and I'm already like, I want to say that there's like this much left that I can feel like maybe a third or a fourth of it. But like I said, it's really, this one's really expensive, but I mean, it does work. It's just a little heavy. A little bit goes a long way. Like I said, I was also overusing it in the beginning. So if you can use the appropriate amount, kind of limit yourself, this will be long lasting as well. I'm assuming, I'm guessing I was just using way too much. But if you have intense greasy, if you don't, I recommend just starting out with the Batiste and doing the same technique of, you know, starting like washing your hair every other day, and then the second day using the Batiste dry shampoo. And you know, and when you feel like your hair, like, the way you notice is on day 2, when it's time to use this, you realize that you're using less, that you don't need as much. And you know, 3 months pass, and you know, day 2 you don't even need any, and that's how I noticed. Or like, once I was in that next phase, I realized that by the next day, when it was time for me to use this, like I got up and I was like, wait, my hair doesn't even need this anymore on day 1. After it's been 1 day, I don't even need this. And it wasn't until day 2 that I realized I needed a little bit, and like still less than I would normally use. And that's kind of how that goes. And you'll realize by day 3 and 4 that you're needing this, but like at a much less level. 4 being like really pushing it. Kind of needed to wash my hair. But you know, everyone's different, but I feel like everyone can do this. Everyone can at least get to the point where they're not washing their hair every day. Like, that is, honestly, to me, I'm just lazy. Washing my hair, like, I have to, like, okay, another thing I forgot to mention in this is very important. I double shampoo. So I use a clarifying shampoo first. It doesn't matter which one. Just, you know, get one that works for your hair, that you like. You like the scent. You like how your hair feels. I just double cleanse. You don't even need a different shampoo. You could just use the regular shampoo that you use and just do a double cleanse. So I shampoo with a clarifying shampoo first, and then I go in with a hydrating shampoo next. You don't have to do something like that. That's just my preference for my hair. But I do double shampoo my hair, and then I condition my ends, going up pretty high. I don't go to my roots, but I go pretty high, like 2/3. I know they say like don't condition past kind of like the middle shaft, but I do. I kind of go up there, and then I rinse out with cool water, and that's it. That's kind of what I do. I don't really use too much product in my hair. Like right now, the only thing I really really religious and kind of intense about is like a hair oil for my ends. I use the Moroccan oil. I just ran out, and I'm trying the, oh my gosh, it's this Walmart brand that everyone's been hyping up. I can't remember what it's called. But I'm using this Walmart brand oil. I'm liking it. I still miss my Moroccan oil just because it has the best scent ever. But yeah, just like a hair oil at the end, and then a heat protectant if you're going to curl it, or straight iron, or straight iron, or blow dry it. So just heat protectant always. And then for the heat protectant, I use the IGK protein heat protectant thing. So I love that one. Not my favorite scent, but I feel like it works. So my hair is, you see this? Health and shine. You see this? Just beautiful. Anyways. So yeah, but honestly, like if you don't have the greasiest of hair and you just want to like kind of start, I would start with Batiste. But if you have super oily hair like I did, this will be a lifesaver. And hopefully you will only need 1 bottle before you start to notice that your hair is starting to get used to it, and need something more affordable like this, this will work. I love this. And obviously you can experiment with other brands. Oh, Heritage. Heritage is a Walmart brand that I was talking about, the little oil. I've heard really good things about that one. I personally have not tried their products other than the hair oil, and like I said, I like it. But I believe they have dry shampoos that people have been raving about. I just haven't tried it myself. I love this one personally. I love the tint. I love how it works. I know how it works. I know how much I need. I feel like you always have, there's like a learning curve for each one because some of them are more intense and some of them are a little more light and airy. So that's just my preference. I know these two now. I'm not going to stray away from these. Honestly, I'm not going to repurchase this one anymore because I feel like I'm pretty good. I'm set on this one. This one is good enough for me alone, and it's cheaper. I know this one's like $19. This giant bottle is $19. Yeah, and it comes with 13 ounces. This one comes with 6, and it's like $30, like $27, I believe. So, yeah, it's a little expensive. But like I said, I actually started off with this one alone. I just used a lot more, so I just had to I used it more often and whatever. So, this would definitely work and just make your life easier if you're starting out with super oily hair. I think this one has a nicer scent if you're not using too much. If you realize your hair smells like alcohol, it's probably because you're using too much. That's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, that's how I did it. That's how I kind of go now with, 3 to 4 days without washing my hair. It's just, being patient and not getting mad, and a hell of a lot of dry shampoo. So, just waiting and just learning your body and like your patterns, and just noticing the how would you call that? The milestones, I guess. Noticing every time like that you're using product less and less because your hair isn't as greasy. That's just how I did it. I hope it makes sense and that you guys understand what I'm saying. But yeah, that's how I kind of got through, how I can kind of get through using or doing my hair only once for every 3 or 4 days, So, thank you guys so much for watching, and maybe I'll see you guys in my next one.